Yeah, it's more than a nice pullback. Literally just wicked above this level and completely reversed. So come on, baby. What do we got? 720. Okay. Yep, you just right click on it. It's your volume levels. Right click on there on MT5, go to properties. Um, and then in properties, it'll have a volume level line. You can change that to the whatever size you want. I'm on. This is an okay pullback. We'll probably,
Já
there's
com
enough
vocês
space. 74. We got only 20 pips back to the top.
a transmissão.
So let's see what
Neste caso, a
happens here in the
transmissão do
next couple
nosso
candles.
bootcamp. Enfiar aqui a gravação também para ficar com ela.
Right.
E ok. Tá, top. Então, falando um pouco da estratégia que já vos foi passada ontem através do onboarding, nós vamos procurar sempre um buy stop ou um sell stop. E eu vou utilizar aqui um pouco a visualização de J. Nós não vamos estar a operar sempre um time frame do minuto, vamos procurar posições em 5 minutos. No entanto, são 50 pips de take profit, 5.000 pontos e 5.000 pontos de...
That's our bottom here. Yeah, that's fine. 50 and I got an 80 pip TP.
5.000 pontos de take profit e 5 stop loss. Só que mudar um bocadinho.
I think we're going to be, I want to get it up ready so that if it does fall down, I actually want to go right to this candle, but I want to see what the next one does. Yeah, I'm ready for it, I think.
Acho que está a dar. Ok.
Okay. So my plan is to have it here ready to go. And then if this starts to fall down, I can drag it down and make it closer. And I can pull it down maybe to these EMAs. And make it a little bit close. Wicked you in. What are you guys talking about? How big is your spread, man? You need a different broker. You didn't hit me after. Numbers aren't going to help you. But yes, it's right at the top of this level.
Na nossa corretora, na conta
Well,
que já
you got a
preparámos
chance to
durante o dia
protect
de
it now
ontem,
if you got into it early.
vamos simplesmente ter a visão das vendas.
I'm in it too.
O que nós vamos querer fazer, e eu agora vou partilhar um pouco aqui, um MetaTrader. Para vos mostrar como é que vocês vão conseguir fazer aqui.
No, points are different than pips. Points are 100 for a pip. One pip is 100 points.
Um pip são 100 pontos.
Where's it 10?
Significa que cada 100 pontos é $1 da vossa conta, com a margem mais pequena, e a margem mais pequena é 0,1 lotes.
Might be a little bit early, like Reese said.
Pode ser um bocadinho mais cedo do que nós vimos entrar no trade.
Yeah, I'm in this thing.
Sim, nós estamos a prever esta trade.
I figured it would.
Pensava que iria, mas
I figured it would if you were in it early. I'm in, guys. Stop, please. I'm in. I didn't really want to be in. I wanted to actually get in it down here somewhere, but
Nós queremos
80
entrar
pips.
se calhar um bocadinho mais
Might
baixo.
even be more
Mas
than that. 83.
vamos aguardar.
Uh-oh. Well, that candle's going to stress everybody out then.
Então acho que isto vai estressar toda a gente, assim dizer.
I don't even want to just keep answering. Of course, guys, the buy stop's right here.
Malta, o buy stop está ali.
All right, so this is not looking promising.
Isto não está a parecer promissor.
Guys.
Malta.
I don't like this turn at the top here. We should be okay. Hopefully this levels can hold.
Vou estar aqui um bocadinho para o canto.
Yeah, I don't like that pullback from the top of it. It's a bit... was not what we were looking for. But let's see if it can hold this space.
Estamos com a mesma visualização. E aqui, se vocês olharem para a parte do MetaTrader,
we're just going to wait and see what it does, okay? We're in this trade here. We're only a few pips down.
E vou mudar para ordem
If you're still waiting, we can get in a little bit earlier.
Ecrã idêntico a isto. Ok? Eu vou aumentar de forma a que vocês consigam perceber. Ordem pendente.
I don't know why I got hippopotamuses in my head.
Neste caso, vamos definir.
Give us a real big when it's actually going to happen, right? I don't even know when NFP is going to happen, so it'll affect a little bit. The Fed news is more important, in my opinion. Less manipulated actual numbers, but
no entanto, estamos a falar do NFP, que é uma notícia económica que faz com que o mercado possa manipular e, neste caso, isto é o mercado até foi menos manipulado.
Alright, so if it breaks the top of this, I'll probably go and protect it. Ooh, that did not move. Oh, come on, Monday. Come on, Monday. Oh, thank you. Ah. I don't like another hold here. We're all in.
Okay, estamos dentro do trade.
It's just not a good level either.
Apesar
would have liked to have been in a little bit earlier. Probably not going to get the full pip count that I want. Get out of here with this.
Mais alto que o meu.
Yeah, this just isn't the best level. I don't normally take levels at trades at breakouts, but could have been a little bit more patient. We would have got a little better entry, like Reese said. So, looking for a big candle to break above. We need to protect early here because we're getting close to open. There we go. So I'm going to get in behind this thing. I'm going to jam. I know this seems a little bit tight, and it'll probably wick me out right away, but I'm going to get in there. Yeah, and I'm out. Dang it. So, wick me out already. I have 3 pips. I just didn't like this level much. Okay. Let's See what
Neste
this
caso,
candle
não
does.
chegamos a entrar.
Might bring this down slightly here and see if we get a better entry now on the second one.
Ora, no entanto, aqui no meu MetaTrader, como podem ver, eu estou a movimentar aqui.
There's that pullback that I was. Oh, hopefully you guys got protected. That's why I didn't like that level anymore.
Sei que ele também não gostou daquele nível e ele andou a trade. Como podem ver, tanto no MetaTrader.
This level now. Guys, we gotta move quick, man. It opens.
Aqui na transmissão, então nós vamos tentar movimentar-nos de forma rápida para poder entrar na trade também.
That's why I jammed that thing.
Mais abaixo. Como podem ver, aqui a arrastar a própria linha para o
Alright, well, we'll get a second entry here.
Que irá
Some
ter
pips
uma
in
segunda entrada. Ver aqui os
Alright, here we go. Let's get a second one here. Okay. Yeah, there's like just a slight little lag. So, I mean, it's like 1 second.
Às vezes há aqui lag de segundo e é normal. Neste caso, na retransmissão até pode haver mais.
Nah, don't switch. Don't switch on us. Push back up.
Vira lá para cima. Não está a virar.
Okay. We might have to change our direction here. I don't think I'm gonna.
Estava para mudar a direção, acho que não vou mudar.
I think we're gonna stay there. I know that it's trying to switch in signals, but I think I really tried to break that level, but didn't make it.
Estamos na posição ativa. Pelo menos eu entrei aqui mais abaixo, no MetaTrader.
There's definitely buying pressure. No doubt about it.
Pressão compradora.
Just how much? I don't want it to switch signal. I want to stay in buy signal.
Eu quero manter-me no sinal de compra, não quero mudar de sinal. Cor do Big Profit para ajustar.
Alright. I don't like this signal on a big giant blue candle too. I think we're going to get wicked into this thing. Oh boy.
Acho que vamos ser limpados aqui nesta trade.
Didn't quite make it. Just missed me.
Falhou.
Gonna come here quick.
Nós estamos aqui. A trade de compra, ela está ativa. Podem ver.
Okay. It still didn't.
No entanto, ainda ali.
It wicked up there too fast and didn't put me in, but I think it's going to here on this next candle.
Capital. E tirou-nos sem perda. Cheguei a guardar.
It didn't get me in here yet. It just missed me. Ah, frick. Come on, baby. Up we go. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. There we go. Back to the top. Let's go. Come on. Back to the top. It didn't get me still. I might have to get a little closer here so I can join you guys. Back to the top. Here we go. There we go. Now we're in. Now we're rocking.
Agora estamos dentro. Ok. E vamos ver.
And back to the top we go. Get up there. Uh-oh.
Bora lá.
That's no good. Another wick there is not good.
Outro pavio ali, não é bom.
Uh-oh. Come on, let's go. Back up. Back to the top. Take it to the top. I didn't protect either. Ah. We need a candle up. Up candle. Let's go. There we go. Get up there. Struggling this morning.
Vamos dar-nos lutas também.
All right. Good luck, Tom.
Ok, preço está acima do pop.
The trend is up, 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 up,
A tendência
up.
está para cima, para cima, para cima.
Just keep trading against trend. You're going to live a life of losses.
Se nós continuarmos a fazer trading contra a tendência, vamos ter uma vida de perdas.
Well, it's going to get us here. Yep.
No. Tiramos aqui.
We out.
Ok. Vamos fora.
Got me there for 50. So I'm down. Down 45.
Vamos abaixo, 45 pips.
Watch this flip here. It's going to come. All right.
Vamos ver aqui este flip. Ele irá vir.
Alright, we're gonna have to switch what we're doing here. Yeah, it's a rough morning. So down 45. I'm not going away from this.
Eu não me vou embora disto.
I'm not going away from this buy.
Não vou desistir deste buy.
So,
no entanto,
let's see here. Yeah. Nothing to do with the bills. Yeah, it's getting close to switching, but
está perto de fazer a mudança de venda para compra.
It doesn't have anything to do with the trend. No.
Não tem nada a ver com a tendência.
There's a heavy bounce level here on the 15 too. So, let's see what the next. Okay. Let's find our way back here.
Ok, vamos achar aqui o nosso caminho de volta.
Let's see what it does here and see if it starts to switch.
Aqui, e se ele começa a mudar.
I'm going to move this thing.
E nós vamos mexer na nossa posição para baixo.
Well, we don't trade on feelings.
Nós não negociamos com sentimentos.
We shouldn't have taken that second one against that signal. That sell signal came.
Quando aquele sinal de venda não devíamos ter entrado. E no sinal de venda também. Mas.
Oh, man. No fun starting our week on a lost day. No fun.
Semana com dia de perda. Não há problema.
I want to get closer to this thing so I get a chance to protect it as it goes back up. So just watching to see if this thing can put on the brakes. Give us a couple of candles in a row. Okay. Okay, I need to see it slow down here and give us a couple of blue candles. And we're going to get closer to this thing. And we need to see if this 15 is going to bounce zone is going to hold or if it's going to break below it. And if it breaks below, we get a real big target.
Vamos à espera se quebra por baixo. Se quebrar por baixo, vamos ter aqui grande alvo que é.
Yeah, if you got some positive pips, I wouldn't.
Se tiverem pips positivos,
I want to go fight my way back in here. Gotta love starting to. I got a free trial going on right now. This is how it works, right? All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to get this buy bias out of the head here.
Vamos tirar este aqui. Darem bye-bye.
Not right now. We gotta see if it's gonna actually hold this support area. We can't get into it anyways because it's so far away from these EMAs. It's 100 pips away. You try and jump into a sell now, and the first thing it does is go right back to these EMAs. One candle, take you out, then head on direction. So,
no tanto.
Is that right? I mean, the sell would have been a much better idea, right? Staying on the signal, especially after that signal switched. We shouldn't have been. Broke my own rules there. Okay. Come on, bud. Put on the brakes. At least give us a better entry here. If we're gonna go down, we just can't join it here now, right? This is the extension. It needs to come back before we can even think about selling it too, because joining it at this point is gonna be
entrar aqui neste ponto
it's gonna be an issue.
Vai ser problema.
Right, because if you try and join right here, then you get one of those moves. It just goes right back, catching that fall, trying to catch that falling knife, you know.
É como tentar apanhar uma faca aqui.
Man, if we don't get a bounce here, we might actually have to walk away today with a loss day. Been a while.
Há tempo que não tínhamos dia com uma
perda. I don't actually remember last time we had a loss day. Like it's 5 weeks ago. But they do come. They're all part of the deal.
Fazem parte do negócio.
Sorry, guys. But we got some time here. So,
daqui a algum tempo também.
Yeah, it's been a really long time. No, it's not. Come on, push back at least. So give us a space to even get into a sell. It does look like it wants to keep falling, but we can't get into it here. Even if it just goes back to the averages, it's 100 pips away. So yeah, I mean, losses are part of the deal. That's just,
perdas são parte do negócio.
They're just going to be. This is what happens, right? Okay, here we go.
Okay,
give us something to work with.
Dá-nos algo para trabalhar.
Yeah, I'm not even down 0.5% yet. I jammed that first one. Nope. Dang. So.
Vamos aqui no nosso free trial. Mais 80
I don't think this is going to give us another position. As this is continuing to fall, it's not really going to give us a position to go back up.
Se continuar a descer, não nos vai dar uma posição para continuar para cima.
So the one thing is that when this, even if this is falling, we need to wait for a position to join that fall, right? Because if you jump into it here, you're going to get one of those big old, where it goes 3 candles back to these EMAs, wipes yourself out, and then falls. So we have to just wait. He took the sell, yeah. Which, following the rules, we should have done. We should have taken that, so.
Devíamos ter entrado naquela.
After this pullback came and it switched into a sell, we should have been in that sell.
E ter mudado.
Yes.
Devíamos ter entrado agora.
Which is a good decision. He followed the rules, which is a good job. Because if we all follow the rules,
nós todos seguirmos as regras.
Signal switched, followed the rules, down it went. Yep. Good job. I mean, it was counter, but it's in the middle of volatility. This is staying on here, right? Yes, we should have. Just remember that this panel, while it's important to still pay attention to it, at open it doesn't. We're just paying attention to the signal on the one.
Sim, neste caso no painel,
it's volatility.
Não vale a pena.
So taking that sell was a good decision.
Na abertura.
We should have done that same decision after it switched, came back down, switched into a sell. We should have been patient, waited for it to start to go down. Yep. But we didn't. I had my buy bias still stuck in there, and now this thing is too far away for us to find a position to try and get some back.
Nos mantivemos, então esta coisa está longe da nossa posição.
Now it's broken this support level. It's all the way down here at this. Jeez. So now we just need to find an opportunity to join this sell.
Agora precisamos de achar uma oportunidade
de juntarmos. This is going to be a heavy bounce area too. Yeah. Hippopotamuses. All right, here's a couple of candles at least. These EMAs are too far away, man. So if anybody here who's been new with me is what I'm waiting for is what we call a PB&J. So I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm waiting for this chart to give me this.
You join the trade.
Back up into these EMAs first, see if it wants to hold or head back down, see if it wants to hold structure and push back up, or if it wants to just come back down, and then we can find it, right? Because at this point, it's just too much risk because it's too overextended. So really hard to get into a position here.
E é muito difícil entrar aqui numa posição
when it's so overextended. In either direction. And the buy, actually, at this point, the buy is more logical. I know that seems silly. Because it's going to come back to these EMAs eventually.
Vai voltar aquelas linhas, aquelas EMAs eventualmente.
Well, we got another 10 minutes. Let's see what happens.
Temos mais 10 minutos, vamos ver o que acontece.
Yeah, it's slowing down too and pulling in some buy volume, so I actually think we'll get this pullback. But we're going to have to see and be patient. I don't think it's going to come in 10 minutes.
Vamos ver e ser pacientes.
Yeah, and it just means that some buyers are entering the market here, which is slowing the drop. But it doesn't mean it's going to stop, but it's just slowing it down.
Este impulso de venda.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to take our loss here today and wait for later to find some pips back. Well, welcome to the first day of the free trial.
Bem-vindos ao primeiro dia de free trial.
Sorry, guys.
Desculpa, malta.
All right. We'll wait another 2 minutes here, and we'll see how what this thing does here in the next 2 minutes. But yeah, I mean, I just want people who are checking us out to win right away, right? So, but that is just not how the world works, and that's just not how trading works.
Não é assim que o mundo funciona.
All right. Okay, so
Ok, então
this thing is going to push back here in the next few candles. It will push
trade
back into
vai
these
fazer
EMAs. It might just
vai
slow down
voltar
here,
para
and
as
the
emas nos
EMAs might have to
próximos
catch up
delas.
before it does that. This is
Nós vamos
definitely going to
apanhar
push
aqui uma
back, as you can
oportunidade
see,
de
right?
apanhar
Wicked
e venda
up,
antes
wicked
que.
up, wicked up, wicked down, down. So it's just holding
Ou
this
seja, como
little
podem
space
ver
here.
aqui no gráfico, nós fomos wicados e
So it
certos
has
toppers,
to
depois
push back up
destas
into these
velas foram nos
CMAs.
deixando fora. Então vamos esperar que chegue para estas emas.
Yeah, I mean, I could give you a magic arrow. I don't feel that comfortable with it right now.
Vos podia dar aqui
Okay, we want to see this thing
uma
push
seta
back
mágica,
up.
mas eu não estou confortável com ainda.
Get back up into
Ela,
these
mas seria, por
EMAs.
exemplo,
Now we're going
mais
to
ou
want to
menos
see the
isto.
decision it makes here. You want to see
Agora vamos
it
ver
push
a
back
decisão
up,
que
and then we
fará
want to
aqui,
see it start to
se
come
puxa
back
para
down.
cima ou
So
não.
we want to probably come back to this space. We'll push back up and then start to fall back down again. So it has to push back up into those EMAs.
Então
Looks
tem
like
que
it's going to
puxar
happen a little bit later.
volta
Ooh,
para
you
aquelas
want to move
emas.
the whole thing. Okay, so it looks like it's going to happen a little bit later once these EMAs catch
Vai
up,
acontecer bocadinho
and then we
mais tarde,
can
quando
try and
estas
find our
emas
opportunity
forem
to join it down. If we don't get that push back up, unfortunately, we're going to watch this thing for a while. So,
Mas pronto. Agora não.
all right, guys.
Malta, peço desculpa.
Gonna have to let you go here today.
Tenho que vos deixar. Pois,
Fortunately, this was
aqui.
not the outcome we were looking for.
Não era este o resultado que nós estávamos à espera.
Back at it tomorrow.
Vamos ver e
Tomorrow
vamos voltar
morning.
amanhã de manhã.
Neste
caso, 2 horas de Portugal.
And then next week we're going to be back to our normal schedule.
E na
After the
próxima
trial this
semana
week, we'll be
iremos
back
estar
to
de volta ao nosso
do
horário
Monday
normal.
mindsets and Friday back
E às
tests.
terças-feiras iremos dar mindset.
Yeah. So